what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here. You can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. Happy Monday, teachers and Bobcat scholars. I hope you've had a marvelous weekend. We are ready to move into the 4th week of school for teachers and the 3rd week for students. Today is August 30th, 2021. Let's go ahead and get started with our morning announcement.
1. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. 1. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic of which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. Bobcat affirmation. Bobcats are powerful. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. Bobcat scholars, today we're going to discuss cafeteria expectations so that we can make sure that we are being ready, responsible, and respectful when we are in this space. So in order to be ready, we need to make sure that we are only walking in the serving line if there are less than 5 people in there. Only 5 students are to be walking inside of the door where the food is served at a time. When you arrive to the cafeteria, you should already be on Bobcat Zone 0. And of course, the last 5 minutes of lunch, when Ms. Washington and anyone else who is in the space actually begins to take up the trash, that is a 5-minute warning where you need to go ahead and wind down your conversation. We want to make sure that everyone hears the instructions for when it is time to leave. And so you want to make sure that you are also on Zone 0 the last 5 minutes of lunch. On the right-hand side of the screen, it is super important. I mean, I can't even explain how important it is for each of you to remember to stand on those Bobcat paw prints that are on the floor. This makes sure that you are leaving enough space in between you and the person in front and behind you to make sure that we're safe. This is a space where we take our mask off to eat. It's so important that we are spaced out when we are in this space, more important than any other space in the building, because this is the time that people are in the space with their masks off. So make sure that you are looking at the floor. You should literally be stepping from one paw print to the next paw print. You should not be in between them. We'll be watching to see which scholars remember to do this as the day goes forward, as we move through our lunch period. Some students may even be getting some Bobcat books for actually standing and doing what is expected in the cafeteria today. And lastly, make sure you are sitting on your number. When you sit on your number, it ensures that you are far enough away from the other person that's sitting at the table to where none of us will get sick. And of course, you want to make sure you get all of your items before sitting. So if you need a fork, you need some ketchup, you need any of those things, get those before you sit. And if you forget any item, just raise your hand and we'll bring it to you. Just restaurant style, we'll bring it to you. Don't leave anything on the table. Try not to waste anything on the floor. And of course, you need to always only eat the food on your tray. We're in the middle of a pandemic, so I know that has been something that we could do in the past to share food. It is not okay to share food. If there's something that you need, if you don't get enough to eat, just ask someone and we'll take care of it for you. During lunch is Bobcat Zone 2. You are not screaming. You're using your conversational tones. Only the people who are sitting at the table with you, directly in front or directly behind, should hear you. We should not hear your conversation all the way across the cafeteria. Let's work on this. You did an excellent job in the hallway last week. And so I know that as we work to perfect this system, that is going to be as perfect as it was when you concentrated on following the rules in the hallway. One last thing, don't forget that you can get a tally, a behavior infraction, no matter where you are in the building. There were quite a few children who got some behavior tallies in the cafeteria that might keep them from attending this week's Bobcat Bonanza. Let's not let it be you. I know that you can do it. I'm counting on you. I'll be watching. We want to wish a very happy birthday to one of our very own Bobcat teachers and 4 of our scholars. On yesterday, Miss Dickens, our kindergarten teacher, celebrated a birthday. Scholars, when you see Miss Dickens in the hall or the cafeteria, please make sure that you wish her a very happy birthday. On today, we have 4 scholars who are celebrating their birthday. Kingston Hewitt and A Miracle Johnson in 1st grade. We also have Camilla Thomas in 3rd grade. And we're rounding out our birthdays today with Karian Wright, one of our 5th graders. We hope that each of you are having a happy, happy birthday. Today's classroom spotlight goes to our 3rd grade scholars who were caught courageously concentrating as they were doing their Do Now assignment in math. Thank you for exhibiting our motto of making every moment matter, because we're working to build brilliant bulldogs every day. As we continue to set the bar high for our iReady All-Stars, we want to make sure that we give a shout out to our grade levels that have the highest completion rate so far on the iReady diagnostic test. Leading the pack, we have our seniors, our top scholars in the building, our 5th graders, who have 90% completion in reading and 95% completion in math. Way to go. We are so proud of you. You're setting an example for our younger scholars to shoot for. So proud of you. And right behind them, we have grade 4 with 93% completion in math. I know that you're going to make it in reading this afternoon because you're almost already there. We have so many grade levels that are at 85, 88, 89%. You want to be in that 90% club by tomorrow, so we can go ahead and give you your shout out. So I know that you're going to be working hard today. I can't wait to see which grade levels will be leading the pack tomorrow. And lastly, we want to welcome Ms. Glenn's class to the 100% Club in Reading. Check it out, scholars. Look what you did. On Friday, each of these students in Ms. Glenn's homeroom finished their reading diagnostic test. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the 100% Club. We want to say good job to our classes who haven't quite made it into the 100% Club yet, the iReady All-Star 100% Club. So we want to give you just an honorable mention today because we know that you're shooting for that 100% Club for tomorrow. So Ms. Gatson at 90%, Ms. Dickens is at 92%, Ms. Somerville is at 95% in reading. We know that you're going to make that 100% club by tomorrow. Ms. Somerville's class is shooting for 100% in both content areas because they already are at 90% in math. And Ms. Glenn is almost there with 95% in math. Now, scholars, I know that if we work hard today, if we call our classmates who may be at home to see if they can get on and get this done, we can get more classes into that 100% club tomorrow. I can't wait to see which of these 4 classes make it into the 100% club tomorrow. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.